Have you ever heard of Project Midnight? This is
Sounds
a
sexy.
Subaru topic for you. It's a cooler Subaru than both of ours. So Subaru.
Most Subarus are cooler than my Subaru.
That's not true. This year, so there's a thing. Have you heard of the Goodwood Festival of Speed? Oh, dude, we're starting at the beginning. This is good because a lot of people maybe haven't heard of it. So it's good that you have it. So
Sounds
Goodwood,
inappropriate. Anyways.
clean it up, dude. The Goodwood Festival of Speed. So it's an annual motorsports festival that happens at, it's Goodwood House. That's where it gets its name. In West Sussex, England.
Ooh.
So
we love an international adventure.
A fancy palace. That's a terrible picture of it. It's basically this really fancy place, and they have a really long driveway leading up to it.
Ooh.
And so they host an annual event, and it's a hill climb event. So they put these, you can see these hay bales around.
Okay.
And they do a start and a finish, and then people race up to the house. So they host this whole thing. So people fly from all over the world. Manufacturers participate, which is really cool. So you have everything comes and participates at this event. Goodwood Festival of Speed. You've got a whole bunch of different challenges. There's a soapbox challenge. I wasn't aware of that. But then a lot of experimental stuff comes here. So people have brought drift cars here and done crazy stuff. Ken Block, rest in peace, has done this event with he brought the Hoonicorn there, did a whole bunch of different stuff. So this year, Subaru did something really special. They unveiled this thing called Project Midnight. And on social media, they kept teasing bits and pieces of photos of this car. So I'll show you a photo of it now.
Okay, I'll close my eyes.
Okay, so I can cue it up.
Yep.
All right, I'm ready. This is Project Midnight. So this is a all black carbon fiber version of the WRX.
Dude.
It's wide bodied. It's got huge intakes everywhere. The name was Speed on the side, which is funny because the driver's name was Scott Speed.
His last name was Speed?
His last name was Speed.
Born to race.
Right? And guess what his nickname was?
Speedy.
Toenail.
Toenail. That makes absolutely no sense.
I'll explain why in a minute. So
we didn't see this. It looks like a car we saw at Grid Life.
It is definitely not a car we saw at Grid Life. I wish it was.
But it looks like a lot.
So this is based on the newest WRX platform.
I want to zoom into the photo.
So what they did, and I actually didn't realize this, it drew inspiration from this car, which is called Air Slayer. So that was the last in 2020. They did a Gymkhana event, and this thing jumped 230 feet, and it has an active wing in the back that helped it guide through the air. It jumped over a speedboat that was going over the water.
Was the wing moving? You mean the spoiler?
The spoiler was moving to help it not
mechanically.
Yeah,
like an airplane.
How would it not be mechanically?
Well, maybe it was maybe it was wiggling.
He's in there with wires.
No, I mean maybe it was wiggling per wind speed, it was automatic pushing, the wind was pushing it. I wasn't
it was
you
passive,
said an
active.
airplane, so I understand it's mechanical.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was asking a question. Don't make fun of me.
You're good. So so this car was the next iteration of that car. Was designed to let's be crazy, tons of horsepower, all this other stuff. This car here, the Gymkhana car. So then this year they're how could we, instead of making the best all around car, Gymkhana car, let's make a tarmac car. So let's make the fastest car. So their goal was to be the fastest up the hill at Goodwood.
Ooh.
So some of the specs on the car, this thing had 670 horsepower out of the same type of engine that both our Subarus have, boxer engine still, which is cool. Same power platform. It's the most powerful WRX ever built from the factory, according to them. It was also one of the lightest. This thing only weighed 2,400 pounds, which as a reference point, my black WRX out there weighs 3,000 pounds. So it was lighter weight than that. It was 1,000 pounds lighter than the current WRXs that are out there.
Hashtag weight reduction.
Hashtag it was a skinny girly.
She's
but she was thick because she had huge wide body flares. So that was our whole goal, was to go with. They went and they brought I forget the name of it. I think it's called the Huckster. It's this thing.
Yeah.
It's Travis Pastrana's wagon.
Okay.
What did I do? Subaru Huckster wagon. I think that's how it'll come up. This thing is a whole crazy beast in itself because this also has active aero.
Ooh, that looks like that one that we saw.
It does look like the one we saw, the drift car.
Yeah, the purple one.
So this thing, all its fender flares and its wing in the back are all active too. So when this one jumps and when it brakes,
literally an airplane.
It all pops up. Yeah, literally. So
it's a real airplane.
So they brought both of these and they raced them back to back up the hill.
Oh, cute.
So it was super cool. They actually pulled off second for the day. They were the fastest for the whole day until an electric truck from Ford came and beat it. So they pulled off second, and
That should be illegal.
and they were the fastest gas car at Goodwood Festival of Speed. So I think that's worth something because electric is a whole different game.
This is the truck.
It was
So lame.
It's like, have you seen the videos where they're like,
we were the fastest. Yeah, but you're also the lamest.
also the quietest. So that was disappointing for it. But fastest gas car of the day, which is pretty sweet. Pulled off a great race, and it was piloted by Mr. Scott Speed, aka Toenail, which I thought was hilarious. So I looked that up because I was like, what even the heck is that all about? So Scott Speed, rad dude, he's raced in like a ton of different circuits. So like he was in F1 for a little bit. He raced IndyCar. He raced NASCAR. He did all this stuff. And so apparently, let's see, he won his first NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, which was only his 6th series start. So like his 6th race in NASCAR. Mm-hmm. He won it. And after he won the race after he had his toenails painted blue. So then he was like, oh, so he's like, that's going to become a tradition, he said.
My toenails are blue right now.
And he said he thought he would have better foot throttle control. That's what let him pull away from everybody else in the end. So
his toenails were painted?
Yep. So that became his thing. He paints his toenails and he's like, yeah, it's because then I have better control on the track. So he's been nicknamed Toenail, which is awesome. And it's working for something because the dude with the last name Speed and painted toenails, no one can stand between him and victory. So that's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
So this was a creation it was Subaru Motorsports, and then Vermont Sports Car like helps them build all their rally cars and stuff that they compete with. But
that's so cool.
But yeah, super neat. So the whole thing,
it's a beautiful car.
Carbon tub. Yeah, it looks awesome. Subaru Project Midnight. What do you think? What are your takeaways from Project Midnight and the Goodwood Festival of Speed?
It's pretty.
Do you want to watch its run up the Goodwood Festival of Speed?
I would love to.
Okay.
I would really enjoy that.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
It looks menacing.
Oh my gosh, it's so pointy.
It's so sharp.
Its wheels have its fender flares are spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great way to describe it.
Oh my gosh, the intake?
Yeah.
What is that for?
The radiator in the back.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cool. And then that's
I need
this one. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. That looks like a mouse.
It looks so violent. Look at the spoiler.
Oh my gosh. I can't get over the little wheel spoilers.
Yes. Oh, it's so cool looking. Yeah, I think this is going to be so they do this, it looks like, to warm up the tires to get to the start line.
Right. And test their suspensions.
Oh yeah, hood exit exhaust too. Yeah.
It looks so mean.
It looks so mean.
Looks like a black cat.
I'm pretty fond of my black WRX, but I think this one takes the cake.
What's he doing? Oh, they're getting to the front. I get it.
Yeah. They're gridding up.
Is that a Porsche?
Yes, that one over there was. Good eye. This is a little turnaround area. He's not going to light it up, though. He's trying to keep the tires nice.
How does he get in? Oh, there's doors.
Climbs in through the scoop on the side.
Wow, that looks amazing. Time to go fast.
All right, we're going to skip to...
My favorite part one is when it burped black exhaust.
Oh, yeah. It'll do more of that. Yeah, so cool. I guess, too, they had a whole battle within Subaru that they wanted to do the Subaru logo on the side in yellow like they always do. They wanted to do that. And they talked him into, there was a whole team that fought. It was like, no, this is going to get plenty of recognition. Make it all black. So if you notice, like Yokohama, like all the stickers and everything are all blacked out on the car. I guess that was a battle somebody won. And I'm proud of them for fighting for it because it's beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah, it looks dope.
Whoa.
That was a beautiful wastegate.
Oh, that guy just got blasted. That guy doesn't have eyebrows anymore.
It's
Flames
so loud.
Just came out. Flames.
Jeez.
It sounds like someone's shooting a legitimate gun. They're like, pop, pop.
It's being America over here.
Except Subaru's not American.
Oh, it's so cool.
Whoa. How fast, I wonder? It looks like a cat.
Oh, that must have been a practice run.
Flames.
Oh, that's a different angle. Jeez. Look at the chin spoiler. It's so low to the ground. It's funny because from the front it looks low to the ground, and then from the back it looks like it's all raised up.
It does. I wonder if most of the weight is in the front. That's why.
Could be. I'm sure it's stanced that way too.
I love it.
That's awesome.